Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy Forrester and John Finnegan have spent the last many months talking non-stop about how lucky they're to be that couple that has overcome every handicap, so we knew it was each about to come crashing down on them. We know that they love each other because they tell us in every other scene, but that love is about to be tested. We suppose by the time Finn took 2 maternity tests to be redundant sure that he really is Luna Nozawa's natural father, we were each bracing for it to be true. After times of falsehoods, and 3 other men who were aunt DNA matches, it was verified that Finn's kinsman is now his son. When he was 18, he hooked up with his espoused aunt, Poppy Nozawa, and she snappily left city and spent the last 20 times keeping him at arm's length while raising their son alone. Poppy claims that she chose to raise Luna by herself so that Finn could make a great life. His life is enough great, except for the fact that his son is a killer, and Finn believes effects would have been radically different if he'd been involved from day one. She couldn't have ended up any worse off, right? Just a many short months agone, Luna was holding Steffy hostage in a pen, an event that clearly wouldn't have happened if Finn had been an active part of Luna's life. It's trauma that his woman didn't need to witness, and he now feels that it could have been averted. At least Steffy is about to have commodity valid to rant about. Suckers have heeded to her sound like a putrefied brat, or simply a bully while raging about the Logans for times. How on earth is she going to handle the fact that her kidnapper is her hubby's child? Maybe indeed harder yet for Steffy to wrap her head around will be the reality that Finn and Poppy have had coitus, indeed if it was decades agone. How do you suppose that Steffy will handle this grenade that's about to explode in her stage? Will she and Finn make it through this, or is this the situation that ends their marriage? An emotional day for Steffy as she relives a traumatic event. Steffy Forrester Finnegan didn't anticipate John Finnegan to bring up his crazy kinsman Luna Nozawa when she just wanted a happy and quiet anniversary at home. They had put Luna in their history and Steffy wanted it to stay that way. She clearly didn't want to bandy another periodical killer member of her hubby's extended family. Still, she has no idea what Finn really wants to tell her, and perhaps that's a good thing for now. How would Steffy reply to knowing this woman who tried to kill her last time is actually her stepdaughter? On top of that, her hubby had an affair with his own aunt when he was just 18. Sure, there's no blood relationship between Finn and Poppy Nozawa, and it's nothing worse than effects her own family has done, but it would still be creepy to Steffy. After her unusual talk with Finn, Steffy visits with her parents again and tells them exactly how she feels about Luna. They formerly trusted that girl and she turned out to be as crazy as Sheila Carter. Steffy didn't indeed suppose that was possible. Steffy recounts to Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes how shocking it was when Luna locked her in that pen last summer. She didn't know whether she'd live or die and was so thankful when Finn ever heard her pleas via their magical connection and saved her. Steffy is relieved that Luna is behind bars for good. She just wishes she could get Sheila Carter behind bars too. Little does she know that Luna is living the high life in Bone Bill Spencer's manse. That's how Sheila was firstly set free, and this is how Luna is going to gain her freedom, as well. Oh, Bill. How could you keep running Steffy's plans like this? Finnegan stalls telling Steffy Forrester Finnegan the verity. Liam Spencer grills Bill Spencer. Plus, Luna Nozawa has an emotional disclosure. At the Precipice House, Steffy pushes to find out what's wrong with Finn. Finn wonders how he can tell Steffy that Luna is his son. Steffy tells Finn that they don't have the kiddies all night. Finn would no way keep a secret from her, but now isn't the right time. Finn says it's complicated, hard to explain, and he's still recycling it. Finn decides to tell Steffy about Luna the coming day. It's too heavy for their anniversary night. Liam is at Bill's house and is really chatty. Liam talks about Shin's anniversary. Liam mentions Luna putting Steffy into a pen. Bill doesn't want to talk about that. Neither does Liam, but the mama of his child was cured and locked in a pen. As the periodical killer eavesdrops, Liam reminds Bill that Kelly Spencer nearly lost her mama because of Luna. Liam says he's had issues with Finn in the history. Still, the good croaker has always come through for Steffy when it counted. Liam admits he was wrong and should have heeded to Finn. Liam says Finn was right about Luna, too. Bill says Luna is paying for her crimes. Liam says his father was a victim, too. Bill thanks his son for his concern, but he's moved on. Liam wants to know how he's moved on. The elder Spencer claims Luna is no longer a peril to anyone. Liam says only because Luna's in captivity where she belongs. Liam tries to get relief of his son. They debate about what Bill is busy with in the first place. Bill doesn't slip. Liam and Will Spencer both feel disconnected from their father recently. Bill tells the youngish Spencer to concentrate on raising Kelly. Right now, there's commodity Bill has to handle. Liam gets the hint and leaves. Luna is filled with guilt after hearkening to Liam. Luna tries to reuse it with Bill. Luna can't believe she turned on her factual family for a fantasy. Luna truly loves and respects Finn so much. Brooke Logan continues mooting with Ridge Forrester about treason. Brooke brings up Taylor Hayes and wants to know why. They dispute about the CEO position. Brooke thinks they can still overcome this. Brooke suggests they concentrate on their fortune. Taylor walks by and sluggishly approaches ground. Taylor isn't surprised. Taylor assumes Brooke is there to get Ridge's remission. The women dispute about fidelity and treason. Brooke says she's trying to move Carter Walton, that this achievement is wrong. Brooke thinks it's morning to work. Taylor asks about Carter's relationship with Hope. Logan Taylor has been talking to Steffy, it's not a misreading. Ridge tells Brooke to leave before effects get worse. Brooke reminds her former honey that she'll always be his Logan. After Brooke leaves, Ridge apologizes to Taylor. Brooke talks about Brooke's magical gashes. They debate about Brooke's guilt. Taylor kisses Ridge, and he smiles. As they partake in grasp, Ridge gets an upset look in his eyes. At Forrester Creations, Brooke looks at a press release of her new position. Brooke recalls her discussion with Ridge and also gets a determined look in her eyes. Poppy's secret has Finn seeing red, and Brooke tried to talk some sense into Carter. And we refused to out defenses the entire time. When Finn put on a stalwart face and took a DNA test. Important to his dismay, he learned Hayes wasn't his first child, after all. He is, in fact, a girl pater. And Luna isn't just his espoused kinsman, she's also his son. Poor Finn nearly had a fit, and we fully understand why. We also have to give a shout out to the fallout between Finn and Poppy. Poppy tried her stylish to talk her way through this mess and move Finn to drop the whole subject and keep sweet about their affair. Watching her face fall when Finn showed her those two blue lines was a sight to see. The drama didn't stop there, however. Finn blasted Poppy with a vigor we didn't know he had. And we can't stay for the rest of the family to learn the verity. Effects got a bit tense at Forrester Creations when Brooke tried to appeal to Carter's heart. Doesn't he feel bad for betraying his stylish friend? Doesn't this achievement weigh on him? Important to her surprise, his only remorse was the Forresters not seeing reason and hearkening to him in the first place. And also he reminded her the only reason she's the CEO is because of him, Hope, and the conduct they took. While her words sounded to go in one observance and out the other at first, by the end of the occasion, she sure got Carter allowing